the Hall of Fame. Do you feel like that's in the horizon for you? What's popping, y'all? For Complex, I am Jordan Rose, and today I am joined with Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, and now vibe curator, Odell Beckham Jr. is in the building.
What's up, baby?
Brother, how you feeling?
Man, I'm good, bro. I'm blessed. Been moving around a little bit, but I always say it's a nostalgic feeling every time I come back to New York. New Orleans raised me, but New York really made me a man, and just every time I come here, bro, I'm just reminded of, everything, the good, the bad, everything that's been in life. But this place it's one of its own, and always happy to be back here.
Recently, like a week ago, CJ McDaniels, young boy out of Miami, had a crazy one-handed catch. And of course, everyone brings it back to you. You're kind of like the blueprint when it comes to that and that all-time play. How do you think that moment, that play, changed, not just your life, but just football culture? Everything
in life is time and place, right? And in today's world, what we call viral or all these other things that go on is like, it's a culture that we've made. Like back then, it was like real shit. It was like moments, that happened. And it just so happened that it's Sunday Night Football, Dallas Cowboys, Giants, like the whole world. And, Instagram was, I got on Instagram the year before that.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? I got on Instagram in 2013. So Instagram was different. That catch changed me forever, for better or for worse, to be known all around the globe for that. I also feel like sometimes it tries to like diminish all the other shit that I did. Like that was like the 9th touchdown of the year. You know what I'm saying? I had already missed 4 games. But this was like, for me, it was like, I've been practicing catching the ball in one hand. So it was like, I finally got that one that I'm gonna try this many times. It's something that I wouldn't change for the world and how it's changed. Like, it's crazy to see all the kids and everything who come up who's now like superstars. You have Jets who's working and has a chance to be like one of the greatest ever. You know what I mean? And like all the other people who, like I'll never forget a convo I had with CD Lamb. Like we was in Paris at Fashion Week, and he like, most people don't want to give people their flowers, and CD was like, bro, you like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be trying to do what I'm trying to do today if it wasn't necessarily for some of the things that you did. So like, I love when we give love, to people, because that's like what I'm all about. Instead of like, hating on the next man or whatever it is, it's like, why we ain't all trying to uplift everybody else? Like, we competing, but in a way, like compete with love and not with hate, you feel me? It's
funny that you say that, because Saquon Barkley was on Sneaker Shopping a few months ago, and he said that you are the Allen Iverson of football. Like, what was your reaction when you hear things like those types of flowers, especially because AI is like one of those people to you?
First, let me give Saquon his flowers, because like, I said since the moment he came into New York, I said, he's the craziest person I've ever watched to like put on cleats. Like he's like my favorite person to watch. Him, I'll tell you, and it's so funny, he says AI, it's him and 2 people, Lamar Jackson and him. And my favorites was AI, Mike Vick, Randy. You know what I'm saying? Like those was my people. It just so happens that all my people was troublemakers, apparently. Man, now I'm a troublemaker, so it's just funny how, like, I know how the world works and operates. It's people just being themselves, and, like, the world will build you up to tear you down, but it's like they build you up, make this superstar, and then try and be like, well, why does he think that he's this? You create the monster, then mad that the monster's a monster. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. So it's funny, I got AI tatted on me, you know what I mean? Stepping over to Alu, like AI was my biggest, like he's the reason I wore 3. I was always attracted to 3, but AI is like my guy, you know what I mean? And 7 is my favorite number, like as well. So it's just funny, but when he says that, like, I had to be the bad boy, and I was good until they like, all right, let's turn him bad, you know what I mean? So I just know how the game works now and all that stuff, just kind of, I can't play into it no more. Like, I'm too grown. I'm too grown. I know it already. I know what you're trying to do.
Do you feel like underrated or taken for granted at all?
I think so, because it's like, you know what it really was? It's like they gave me the name of the OBJ and all this, and it's like, what people don't understand is I was always the little scrawny runt in the group. Like, he went to Newman, he went to the, he ain't gonna play in the SEC, he ain't gonna be, and it was like, nah, bro, like I had this this was bigger than whatever size I was. Like, I wasn't the biggest in the group. I wasn't 6'3", 220, 25 reps on the bench, 4'3", 600 pounds. No, that wasn't me. But this, like, you couldn't measure this. And this was gonna beat everybody else out.
Right.
You know, and I just was unfortunate to go through, you know, the injuries, time and place of certain things, like, really the injuries. You know, that shit sucks. Like, it was heartbreaking. It was, you know, you never see yourself, like not be, for someone who runs all day, I came out of the womb of someone who was in
your mother,
the Olympic trials in for Barcelona. Like, I'm in the womb, in the relay. You know what I mean?
Like
I'm the fifth leg. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just funny because it's like to not be able to just simply walk or get up your stairs is like, it's a terrible feeling. You know what I mean? It's like you just feel less of a human. Like, you know, I can't even walk. But it's like then, you know, tenfold, it makes you able to like count your blessings because it's like there's some people who can't do that or can't see, hear, or whatever. So like you just be thankful for, I just be grateful for everything God gave me, you know? And getting back on my feet and how I feel now, like, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's a journey though.
Life's a journey. This whole thing's a journey. You know, day by day. You know, not every day is good. Not every day is all the way bad. Just find your balance and, you know, love on the ones who love you.
Facts. And you know, speaking of journeys, it's been a journey to reach this And Friends event. Talk to me about when did you get the idea that you wanted to start a party event series?
Yeah, and it's funny that like it gets worded like that because it's like people won't be able to see the full-on vision as to when it starts. You know, it's like right now, you know, we're putting on good events, but that's not the whole, it's not like about partying. You party to celebrate all of your hard work and your success, you know what I mean? Like, football culture, from the sense of time, all these other people, you know, when these old heads get on there and talk about it and judge something, it's like, bro, you did the same thing. You just didn't have no cameras. You know what I'm saying? It's like, football culture, like, you work hard, you do all that for that win on Saturday, and I'm for sure knowing that we going out with the boys, like we having a good time, and get ready to be a Warrior again next week. Like, it's just a thing, you know?
Yeah.
Basketball, they may not, they do it, but they get to go to different cities, and you know, it's just what you do. You're like celebrating your hard work. So it's not all about parties. It's like the And Friends was more so like, for me, I'm probably sure you heard me say this quote, not about getting to the top of the mountain, how many people you bring with you. And it's like, for me, it was always, I know talent. I know people who don't get to get seen and they in the background. And it's like, for me, I done been in the spotlight. So to bring someone else in the spotlight, they go and eat off that and become their own. Like, that's all I ever wanted for people. It's like, I want everyone to win and get to their top. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to not be seen and not live out their dreams as well. So that's really what the whole thing is about uplifting, inspiring, and bringing others up.
What would you say has been the wildest celebration you've ever been a part of? Yeah, I know. You just say that you lose track, but like,
I mean, you just think about moments, you know, Super Bowl, it's like, you never forget. Certain events, or, you know, Mike Rubin's 4th, or like just, you know, certain things that you're like, yeah, like that was a time.
It sticks out to you.
Yeah, like I'll never forget having a convo with Leo, like DiCaprio, and just like him speaking to me and like the love that we sharing with each other, like in that moment, and him just like,
what's that like? Like, what is that like talking to Leo? Like,
he's honestly, he's one of those goats, like the goatest of the goats, bro. He's just a real dude, though.
Yeah.
And like, you know, people make celebrities or whatever out to be what, they also don't think that they're just like a human too who busted their ass to get to where we all got the same 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you made out to be something that you're not, and it's like, then they got to deal with it. Their whole life is in front of everybody, every movement and every, you know, judgment pass here or there. Like, it just, so just hearing him, you know, we chopping it up at the party, it's like, man, there's a combo like I'll never forget. You know? I won't share it, but like, I'll never forget it, you know what I mean?
Right. Is it trippy for you now also that your younger brother, you know, Kordell, made his way into the limelight?
Bro, I'll never forget, like, bro, y'all have to understand, and Kordell, I'm about to put you on blast. Like, my brother he's a little. It's funny to see him. Right before that, he's like coming to me. He's like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want to do. Feel like I'm lost in my direction. And I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, you gonna be successful because of who you are. Like, you a Beckham, period. Like, we gonna find a way to shine regardless. And it's not even about shining. We just gonna find a way to succeed. And I was like, just keep going. You always got me to fall back on. Like, you always gonna be straight. But don't use me as the crutch. Like, if you use me as the crutch to fall back on, use me as that same crutch to lift yourself off of and be, you know. And just to see his success, like, when people be like, oh, you're Kordell's brother, I'll be like, yeah, I am.
You're
like,
Kordell's brother? It's crazy.
But they think that's like gonna hurt my ego or something. It's like, yeah, I am. Now, like, you can't affect me like that.
It's
like,
family, yeah.
Yes, I am happy for him. What do you mean? Like, this is my brother, like, he's shining, he's got events and things going. I'm like, man, I love it. You know, and it was always like, I just see him as that innocent kid, which I seen myself, and I watch how the world got to get to me, whether it was like I allowed them to let me stop dancing, and that's something like one of the biggest regrets I have in my life. Like, like, how did I allow them to just not continue to let me be that kid, you know? And it's like, I want to protect him at all costs, but I also want to let him live, because you got to make your own mistakes. It's the same as when my son is coming up, like, I can't not let him live and he got to touch the stove and see that it's hot. Like, I can tell you it's hot. You don't got to touch it now, but nah, he got to, all right, now I know, like,
right.
You can't feel it until you feel it. It doesn't mean you have to go all the way off the deep end, but like, you have to let.
You got to live.
You have to, bro. You have to.
Hey, do you think you'd ever do a reality show?
I just don't know.
Were you ever fuck with a Love Island? Like,
I always joke about it and maybe, but I'm just like, I'm too, like, my private life is my private life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, everything else is on blast and everything like that. So it's like, I just like to, like, be able to keep something to myself. Like, everything else is for that. And that doesn't mean that you always got to hide, like, anything, but it's just like, people would just be too in your business to, like, just leave me.
I mean, let me rock.
Yeah, please, bro, I'm good. And anything you gotta say and pass your judgment, bro, like, I really know who I am. It's like we live in that world where, like, you don't say anything, why didn't you defend yourself? You defend yourself, then you hide something. Like, you can't never win. So I just got over that. I got over that a long time ago. And I just live, bro, I just rock. And everything else, bro, you gotta say what you gotta say. Think about it, you're taking your time to think about somebody else's life and burning that up. I am doing what I'm doing.
Tight.
I got family and everything else to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove to you.
Right. Is that where, like, things like, you say that they made you stop dancing, which is so interesting to me, because, like, I think about during the rap war, right? There's the meme, you dancing to Family Matters. And I didn't feel like you weren't bothered by that though. I feel like, you know, like you have the video, like you in the car listening to Family Matters, and they try to, like, make that into a meme. Of, like, you supporting your friend.
You know what's crazy is, like, I support, you know, bro through all of what he's going through. And, you know, like, with that, like, that video was even a joke that I sent to my boy Chris. Like, it wasn't even a video that I thought was going anywhere, because it's like, yo, we're trying to get some stuff for TikTok. And I'm like basically joking at him.
Oh, okay.
That's my dog, so I just, like, mess with him. And like, that video gets out, and it's like, then I'm in a tie-dye shirt, and then they make it all kind of stuff, and I'm like, that's where I fall back to, like, when I say I really know who I am, like, stop it.
Right.
Whatever you may think, and I know who I am. I would make a joke about all of this stuff, but I just don't think, you know, it's not even, I'm gonna just leave it. Maybe another time you hear the quote come out, but, like, I know who I am. I know what I do here, and, like, whatever you may think, I promise you, I'm good.
Yeah, facts.
I'm good on all that. Whatever you think, like, burn your time up on that.
But speaking on the music too, because you played in LA, obviously. So when that whole back and forth between Drake and that was happening, was it trippy for you? Because I'm sure you have friends in LA. Where were you at when that was all happening?
It's like, you gotta think, like, I've been me and Drake since, like, way back. And I even told him, I was like, I think what he did was great for the art of war. What he did and came out with at the time is great, but it's like, you, Mike Jack, like, you, the boy, like, bro, stop it. Love everything that he did. I listened, like, I thought it was great. I told him that to his face, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, we talking about Drake. Like, you know what I mean? He's the one. He's the one of very few. So, like, you know, I don't know, you know, necessarily how that, you know, played out in his life and got to affect him and all that. And that's, you know, for him to learn and go through and be with all that. But, like, at the end of the day, I had always supported that side. I had always shown up. I had always done that, you know. Before their little beef, had I listened to Kendrick stuff? Yeah, like, Kendrick's a great artist. You know what I mean? I love music. Music is what makes me, me, like, since I was little. So just listening to the whole thing, like, bro, I thought it was great. You know, at the end of the day, it's always been more love this way. You know, like, I don't have no hate for nobody, but like.
But Drake's your actual friend. It's like you're gonna obviously support your friend.
He was my boy, like, you know what I'm saying. So, it is what it is now. Like, I just, you know, I just appreciate music, anyways.
Recently, you shut down rumors of retirement, like a fake account got people going. But have you thought about what you would want to do when that eventual time comes of you putting down the cleats?
Yeah, I think I was about to start Chippendales in Vegas and just get to. Nah, like, there's so many things. You know, my son is gonna take up the majority of whatever because I can't see, like, when life was hard or dark or whatever, you know, we all go through life. Like, my son was my light. Like, he was everything. He is everything to me. You know, my family's everything to me. So it's like, I just can't wait to be a part of his life and see him. You know, I keep pushing him, play soccer.
Soccer for real?
Yeah, because that's what I wanted to do, but I'm gonna let him do whatever he wants. I really don't want to play football.
Would you let him play football?
I can't stop him from doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you love, bro, let's go. Like, I got you, like, either way. But there's plenty of other things. Right now, I'm like, I like to work in the shadows and not give out too much right now because I got some good things in the work. But at the end of the day, I know one thing about me, like, I was born to succeed. Like, I can't fail. Like, it's just not something I can go home to. Nah, it's not how I was built. It's not the family I came from. It's not the mother who raised me. Like, she came from hard work, dedication. She was a track coach. Like, I was at practice on the pole vault mat, throwing the ball to myself. Like, I was destined to do something big. So, I got some things in the works, and retiring is not happening. I'll tell you that right now. I just came from the gym. Like, this is the first time in a long time, like, pop up out of bed, or like, if we was walking right now and a dog was about to chase me, like, I could take off running. Like, yeah, like, I'm good. You know what I mean? And I know I could play in the league right now. I done seen who's out on the field. I done worked out with the top people. And it's like, for me to have taken all the time off and see where I was at compared to them, it's like, yeah, bro, I know I can play ball. I'm not looking to be somebody's #1 receiver and get 15 targets. Like, bro, I know the game. I get how it goes. We're investing 35, 30 million, 20 million, somebody here. You got to show the boss why you put 20 million into somebody. Like, I just be wanting to play ball on a good team where I have a role, where I got 5 to 6, 7 plays, where I'm getting a chance to catch. But, like, I also want to go hit somebody, too. Like, I want to play football. Like, I want to be, like, I never was out to be the star. I just always was one. So like when I would shine, they would see that it was something different. And you know, now I just want to play ball, bro. Finish off my legacy, you know, for myself. I don't ever want to look back and be like, man, I stopped too early. Like when I didn't have, even though I've done everything, and maybe in a couple months I feel different, and I'm like, like go ahead, like not let the kids play, but in that kind of sense, like I done did.
A lot. You got a ring, man.
Bro.
Pro Bowl, Super Bowl. Yeah. That's what, like, what is there left in my, what is there left that you would want to accomplish, you know?
It's for me. That's really what it is. It's for me, for when I sit back an old man, it's like,
I did it.
I did it, bro. I gave, you know, because I could play a lot of other shit. Like, there's a lot of other stuff I could have played, bro. And it's like I gave my all to this one, so, like, I just want to see it through. You know, go from there.
Your Mount Rushmore of wide receivers. Who are your 4 greatest wide receivers of all time?
Obviously, we go Jerry. Obviously, you go Randy.
Okay,
right?
Easy too.
And then it's like such a category of a bunch of them.
Yeah.
got Larry, you got Julio. Can't deny what AB did. You can't deny Chris Carter's it's like tough.
Who was the last 2 slots, man? The first 2 are easy. Who are the last 2? And maybe you put yourself in there.
It just depends what we talking about, because do you go numbers? Do you go who changed Megatron?
Yeah.
Okay, we got 3, now I got 1 more. What Baby said, I'll never call myself a GOAT. I leave that up to the people. But like, I don't know, it's somebody else who...
Look, Drake said my Mount Rushmore is me with 4 different expressions. You feel me?
Me. But I don't know. I'll leave that debate up to them. I give them 3. And, let the rest of the world fill in who else is there. Like, I wish that we could get to a point where we just celebrate everybody's success. Like, I like the Mount Rushmore. Okay, that's 4 of them.
Yeah.
But when you talk about the GOAT, it's like, all right, would Jerry have been the best if he was on the Minnesota Vikings or the Raiders or the this or that? Would Kobe have done this? Would Jordan have done that? Would you talk about the Kobe, Jordan, LeBron? Would Jordan have won with the Cavs team that Bron had?
Right.
Would he did? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not in the same position.
It's back to what you were saying earlier, time and situation.
Come on, man. Everything is about that, so.
Yeah, and so finally, we've been talking about just like everything you've accomplished and everything that you've done. You, I would say, arguably have had your first 3 years of your career probably the best we might have seen ever.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's warranted,
It kills me.
The Hall of Fame, do you feel like that's in the horizon for you?
I would love to say yeah, like because of just at the end of the day, like come on, like look at the broader spectrum of what it is. And it's like, I've been waiting to talk about that. Like, okay, first 3 years, nobody's never done nothing. What was it, Jets? I missed 4 games, like people love to forget that. I missed 4 games. Don't forget about them 4. Then 2017, I had a high ankle, came back 2 weeks too early. I'll never forget, Dr. Dave was like, bro, don't come back. My team lost against Dallas the first week. I was like, I'm coming back. Monday Night Football, we had the Lions. I'm like, bro, don't put me in this game if I'm not getting out here to hoop. Barely played, whatever, we lost. Tampa, come back, kind of sprained my ankle again. Okay, I already had, in those 3 games, going on the 4th game, I had 300 plus yards, 3 touchdowns on week 5. What do you think is going to happen that whole season? 1,000 plus yards, 10 plus touchdowns, cool. Fractured my ankle, come back 2018. Missed the last 4 games, had 1,100 yards, 77 catches, 6 touchdowns. What was going to happen with the last 4 games? I'm going to do it again. 2019, still had 1,000 yards and was playing with hernia, like I'm in Cleveland, I'm not even the #1 option, whatever, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. 2019, come back, game 5, tear my ACL. Already had 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. What's gonna happen? I'm going for it again. 2020 happens or whatever. I took the year off and come back to play that next year and, didn't have my best season in Cleveland and, all them things happen. And it's like, I'm happy that like, everything happened and played out how it happened. I don't like certain things that happen, especially with me and Bake. Like, people don't understand, me and Bake is cool. And the whole video comes out, and it's like, my pops we never intend to hurt nobody else. It's like, my pops is like, my last name is Beckham.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I'm kind of going through. Like, ain't nobody, when it says here lies, like, it's gonna say my name. And I'm gonna always protect mine, period. And he was just kind of like that. Like, he ain't saying it's him, but don't try and just put it all on him. And then just to be able to go to the Rams and have like a fresh start and win a Super Bowl that same year, and then Bake to leave and go to Tampa and go shine. Like, because I always, like, I told people, I'm like, he's one of the, we got an arm on him. Crazy. And he's a competitor, and he's a great quarterback, he's a great leader, he's a great dude, and it was just like, it was unfortunate that it couldn't work out, but it's like, that's life too.
Time
you know
and
what I'm saying? Time and situation, which I always go back to. And it's like, to be able to see him shine, to be able to see me go and get a ring, like, it's like the winner's always gonna win at the end of the day. So, that happens, go to Baltimore, still like for only having 50-something targets, still 30-something catches, 600 yards, like I'm the #3 receiver putting up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who I am, and it all falls back on that. Like, I know who I am. Can't nobody ever tell me about any of that. Like, bro, I'm straight. Like, you got something to say, like say it, but like it's going,
right.
Like I'm good. Like
if you didn't get a Hall of Fame nod, it wouldn't like disappoint you. Like it wouldn't be something that crushed you.
It is what it is, bro. Like I'm, you know, let my son get it then. We'll make sure we work hard enough to where he get it, you know.
Yeah.
Or whatever, bro. I done enough to shift the culture. I done enough to
That's a fact.
Put a bunch of other people who can go to the Hall of, not put a bunch of other people, but to inspire a bunch of other people to go to the Hall of Fame.
I guess finally, we're in New York.
I might come, no.
Listen, I was gonna say, listen, when you ever come back, my brother, you know if you do,
listen,
you always welcome.
At the end of the day, bro, you know, it's no hard feelings for what happened. You know, business is this. Whether it was the right business decision, I don't know. Whether they still blame me that they're not, you know, the best team in me, I don't know. But at the end of the day, this place forever changed my life. I'm forever grateful for this place. So we'll see, man. I like the way they put the white pants on now.
It's gotta fly, right?
You know, we'll see what happens.
Some would say you are the best dressed NFL player of all time. Do you consider yourself at the top of that list? And if not, who else is on that list?
I feel like I consider myself one who started to pave the way for that to be, you know, the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, now you got everybody putting it on.
Yeah.
You know, Stephon, Tyrod, like, it's some, I can't even say his name, I love him to death, but Obo, like, you know, he got one of them names. But like, everybody's doing it now. And it's like, I love that. It's like your freedom of expression. Like, there's some people who get some clothes now, so, you know, I try and find ways to get the clothes they can't, but it's just hard. You know, everybody got the same stuff, the same access. So I just love to see that. And that's, again, it just goes back to what I always talk about. Like, bro, I was here to inspire because I was inspired, you know? I was inspired by the AI who dressed different, did different, you know, they want to label him this, that, but he's like, bro, I'm me, and I love ball. You know what I mean? Practice. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just love.
Talk about practice.
I love this. Like, this is what 3 years old, like, I gave up everything for this. You know, then people look at it and it's like, oh, you're getting millions. It's like, yeah, but I chose this. I sacrificed for this. You know, when people get paid a contract and then don't get to outdo the contract that they got, it's like, oh, well, we shouldn't have gave them this money. It wasn't your money, first of all.
Yeah.
Stop it. You have nothing to do with this at all. That person has also worked their entire life to earn that money. This is what they've done all their life.
Yeah.
Their next contract will be what they did next. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy to inspire, bro. It all goes back to that. That's all I want to be, is an inspiration for people, positive. And you know, like I posted before, it's like, for me, it's like, I'm about changing one person's life. So, you know, I joke with my people all the time. I'm like, it's crazy that 1 million people have seen this post, but only 150 of them like it. But you read every bit of it and all that. It's like, people, you can't please everybody, bro. So as long as I help that one person who really needed it, I'm good with me.
Overly humble, man. We'll give you the crown then of the best dressed NFL player of all time, man.
That's cool. That's cool.
Consider it a gift from Complex, you heard?
Love.
My brother, appreciate you as always, man. Thank you. And friends happening in the city near you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? For Complex, I'm Jordan Rose. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, boy.
Love.
Love, bro.